Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Slight change of structure today. Sensei's had a few technical issues, but he will be back in about 10-15 minutes. So please stand by for all your technical crypto charts. That'll be right back in just a few minutes' time. The reason why I'm here, as I was going to be here at the end of Sensei's show anyway, apart from it's my own channel, mate, so maybe that's a good reason. Anyway, the reason why I'm here now is because I'm just covering for Sensei for a few moments, and then I'll hand it back to Sensei in a second. But I was going to be here at the end, bringing you some Trump turmoil news. Just got some breaking news, got some restructures of my portfolio. We're prepared for the morning. I'm looking forward to it. We had quite an emotional, tearful night the other night. I want to just re-emphasize what that was all about. It wasn't for me. I've been doing this now. I've been on stage performing since I was 4 years of age, professionally since I was 16. That's 40 years this year. I've never gone anywhere. I've never given up. I'm always here. 23 trades, 23 wins. I haven't lost yet. I'm not going to lose. My portfolio is massively down $40,000 in just a couple of weeks. However, I've restructured everything. I'm not margin called. I'm not going to be margin called. I've renegotiated my margin from 5.25 down to 4%. I've improved my liquidity by $40,000. I'm able to buy these dips, stay in, and in fact, beat all the hedge funds. I'll explain to you about that in a moment. Please tap the like button and consider subscribing. Sensei will be back in just a few minutes' time from now with his technical show. So what have I got for you? As you can see, in just 3 months there, 33% down, $43,000. Thank you very much, Donald Trump, and the correction. However, we always find ways to make this a positive, and we have indeed made it a positive. I've restructured my entire portfolio. I've improved my liquidity. I've renegotiated my margin from 5.25% down to 4%, and I'm able to buy these dips, and this is all good. So what news have I got for you? Okay, tap the like button and hit subscribe. In a few minutes' time, I will hand you back to Sensei. He's getting ready for his chart show. He had a technical issue, so I stepped in to provide this piece of information. So first of all, story number one. Let me just bring this to you now. It's all happening live. This has just come out. Trump administration is said to signal openness to trade deals amid turmoil. This is only out just a few moments ago. In a bid to reassure jittery markets, the Trump White House is telling business leaders, investors, and media that multiple countries are reaching out to strike new trade deals, Fox Business reporter Charles Gasparino said on Sunday. This is only an hour ago. In a social media post, Gasparino reported that the administration is spreading the word to whoever will listen that dozens of countries have made contact in recent days, expressing a willingness to negotiate. The move appears aimed at easing market concerns following a sharp sell-off triggered by a wave of new tariffs announced by President Trump last week. Now, some major warnings here. You need to be very, very structured, very, very disciplined, expecting a 25% crash tomorrow. Black Monday is back. Remember the 80s? It's back. You need to be prepared. You need to have liquidity. You need to have your margin in control. You don't want to be like the hedge funds. I'll come on to those in a moment. So this is what's happening now. This has only been breaking the last few hours. And in an effort to calm markets, Trump White House is spreading the word to whoever will listen that dozens of countries are calling and willing to strike deals. Now, you need to understand that this was done on purpose. Donald Trump said he crashed the market on purpose. It was his intent. Let me explain a couple of points on this. What I'm going to do, I just explained my plan. It is readjusted now from 5.25 to 4%. Improved liquidity. We are beating hedge funds. I'm going to explain that in a minute. Vietnam, India, and Trump now doing deals. This was always his plan. But you have to be able to adapt to this and not end up losing your face and end up getting margin called. Now, if you are getting margin called, you are in good company. You're not the only one. Look at this. We are literally beating the hedge funds. We're always here. I've not been margin called. I'm not going to get margin called, but hedge fund managers are. Remember, hedge fund managers, most cannot beat the S&P. It's why I consistently buy the S&P, only the S&P, and I always buy on macro dips, but with discipline and structure, knowing how much margin I can use at any one point. But now the whole story has changed, and we've had to recalibrate, and because of my credit score, which is perfect in the UK and perfect in the United States. And the reason why I tell you that is I'm always telling people how to get a perfect credit score. It's not about what you earn. It's about how you organize and discipline yourself. I've been able to renegotiate my margin from 5.25 to 4%. That gives me a $40,000 liquidity and allows me to buy these dips at a lower rate as well. So that's very key. And hedge fund managers aren't managing to do it. Hedge funds face biggest margin calls since 2020 amid tariff turmoil. Hedge funds are experiencing their most significant margin calls since the onset of COVID-19. The reason why they've done that, they pushed it too far. Many hedge funds always, in fact, very often, will push it too far. You've all seen the Big Short and Margin Call, the movie. They push it too far. They take too greater risks. They're trying to outperform the market. You don't need to outperform the market. If you consistently make money, don't lose money, you'll beat the market. It sounds crazy, right? That we're sitting here beating hedge funds who we pay to manage our money. Crazy, isn't it, really, when you think about it? Anyway, there it is. Major Wall Street banks have demanded additional collateral from hedge fund clients whose portfolios suffered sharp declines in value. Several large institutions have reportedly issued their largest margin calls in over 4 years, reflecting the scale of the market discolation, the newspaper reported. Quite incredible when you think about it. Now, many people online, many of my trolls are making videos right as we speak. There are some premiering tomorrow laughing at me because I was crying the other day live on the show, not for myself, but for you. I was very upset with the amount of people that are losing all their money. I'm not. I'm going down in value. That is true, but we're not losing anything here. We are well managed. We are well funded. We are well positioned. Sensei provides us our charts. Everything we're doing here is right. The information we're giving you is right. We're here to help people, but yet people want to see me fail. Well, they're not going to see me fail, but they are going to see me get upset when they're failing. I don't want to see it. Even my enemies, my trolls, I don't want to see anyone. And that's why I was crying live on air the other day. I was very upset by it. The S&P, the Standard & Poor's stock index last week fell the most since 2020, while commodities such as oil and high-yield corporate bonds are also hit hard. That's good because the national debt for the United States is coming down dramatically. Now, I've spoken to you a few moments ago about the deals that are being done. There are plenty of deals being done now. I mentioned Vietnam and India. Now, in the last few moments, in the last few hours, in fact, I've received this. Vietnam offers to remove all tariffs on US. Now, this is fantastic. This is what Trump wanted. They've had tariffs placed on America. Now, we're going to take all our tariffs away if you'll do it for us. This could be the golden age of America. It could, but you have to remain in the market. If you've lost all your money and you can't buy the dip, it passes you by. So Sensei's charts are so important. The balance of my portfolio, and the way I always say, the best thing you can buy is the S&P. Always on macro dips, always manage your margin correctly if that's what you're doing, and you can do exactly what I'm doing. Remember, I started with $5,000 and I'm now at $300,000. And tomorrow we could have a boost of 40 grand, which will be an 80 grand margin position, which I could virtually double my position to $500,000 within a couple of weeks. Join me tomorrow for that. According to Bloomberg, the offer was made by party leader Tu Lam in a letter to US President Donald Trump. Lam requested that Trump administration not apply additional levies on Vietnamese goods and that tariffs announced by Trump last week be delayed by at least 45 days after Wednesday's start date. Now, the reason why this is so important, Nike, shoes, t-shirts, apparel, all made in Vietnam. Not made in America, made in Vietnam. Regular stuff that you buy in Walmart. We don't want to see these things go up, do we? Right. The New York Times reported that Lam in the letter requested that Trump trade a trade representative, Trump name a trade representative to use to the US to negotiate with Deputy Prime Minister Ho Duk Pok with the goal of reaching an agreement as soon as possible. Now, this is not just Vietnam. This is very important now for our tech. Yep, where are we talking about? We're talking about India. Just a couple of hours ago, India does not plan to retaliate to Trump's tariffs reports. This is good. Now the European Union are doing so. But remember, at the same time as the European Union saying they don't want to retaliate, they're also getting ready in case Trump refuses and doing deals with China. America has to be careful. It could be sidelined. Remember, it doesn't make anything, but it buys everything. You are America is the customer. Now that gives America some power because it buys the stuff these companies make. But I just want to point this out as well. A lot of people were confused and they were saying, why on earth do Americans, why can we not sell American cars in Europe and England? Now, I've traveled 195 countries. I will tell you why. Nobody wants them. Nothing wrong with them, but they don't belong on European roads. The roads are windy, they're small, that the way the suspension is built on a big American car is rubbish. Nobody wants it. Not because it's rubbish, it's just it doesn't work in Europe. But the main reason no one ever talks about, the main reason is gasoline, as you say in the United States. In England, we say petrol. Petrol is so much more expensive in the UK, except it's not. It's actually cheaper, but more expensive. Let me explain why. Because in the United Kingdom and Europe, we put a lot of tax on our fuel. That's why fuel is more expensive in the United Kingdom and in Europe. So we have to have cars that will do 30, 40, 50 miles per gallon as standard. In America, cars as standard do 15, 20 miles per gallon. It just doesn't work. And let me tell you from first-hand experience, something you're going to find quite amazing. My wife's car is called a Ford Escape. Now, in the United Kingdom, it's called a Ford Cougar. Exactly the same floor plan, the same engine, except the Cougar in England does twice as many miles. It's tuned differently. Now, that might confuse a few people going, why on earth would they do that? Well, the reason why it's tuned differently is because at the end of the day, globally, and I know this from experience of traveling the world, we all spend about the same per our income on fuel. You can't have the cost of fuel like it is in the UK, in the US, in the UK, with the UK cars being so much more efficient. It wouldn't work. The economy wouldn't work. The taxes wouldn't be raised. The whole thing just wouldn't go round and round. It's crazy that an American car, a Ford, essentially, even though it's made in Spain, remember, actually is more efficient in the UK than it is in America, because no one in the UK could afford the prices and the inefficiency of the cars in the US. Are you starting to catch on? Okay, so there's a lot of manipulation here, making sure we all spend about the same money. That's never reported on, and I only have that information because I've driven and owned and bought cars all over the world, and let me tell you, that's how it works. A Ford Cougar in England is a Ford Escape in America, and they work very differently, even though they are the same, but all prices end up being the same. Pretty wild, right? Anyway, India does not plan to retaliate to Trump. India does not plan on retaliating to President Trump 26 tariffs on imports from the world's 5th largest economy. What this is saying is they're essentially going to come back to the table and take their tariffs away. And this could be a major win for Trump. Bring down inflation, bring down national debt, and thereby be the golden age. Not the golden age of America, because everyone's going to start buying American cars, because they ain't. It isn't going to work. Nobody wants them. Nothing wrong, but nobody wants them in Europe for all the reasons I've just given you. It wouldn't work. What this will be is got nothing to do with manufacturing back in America. That is not what it's about. I know people think it is. It's not. It's about bringing the national debt down, inflation down, and then we start all over again. It also allows everyone to buy the market. Now, that's not done to help you. Ain't Donald Trump nice, crashing the market so we can all buy it for 50% discount. It's so Wall Street has sold it and buy it back. People with the money make even more money. Most retail investors will be wiped out, capitulated, margin called. A lot of hedge funds will as well. I've already explained that. And not everyone is going to be able to capitalize on getting these deals. All right? So just be careful. Here on this show, we all will be. With Sensei's charts, my analysis, the way I invest, we all will be able to survive, stay in the game, and we'll be able to come back with this a lot stronger. Okay? So there's my news for you. Trump is doing deals. India, Vietnam, Europe, all about the cars. We are beating the hedge funds. We most certainly are. Many of them are going into margin call. We are not. We are restructured with a 5.25 to 4% margin position. Our structure has been upgraded and adapted. Improved liquidity. It could be a massive day tomorrow, and expect a big drop. And I'll be buying it. I guarantee you that. I'll be buying it even at this level. If it goes lower, that'll be just even better. But we're staying in the game. Now, if you're wondering where Sensei is, the reason why Sensei is not here, he was here earlier, he had a technical issue, and we're going to hand right back to Sensei in a couple of seconds. After Sensei's show, he will hand you back to my show again in the morning. I'm going to be live at 7:30 a.m. Central tomorrow morning covering this. The show is called Margin Call. Many people are being margin called, but we're not, we won't be, and you'll be with us all the way through. So now I need to see if Sensei is in the chat. Is he ready? I've got no idea. So let me go and have a quick look. Let me see if Sensei is indeed ready this afternoon. He had a technical issue. He had to restart his show. Let me just see where he is. Let me just duplicate my screen and see if he's got an event set up. Apologize for being unprofessional like this, but we had a technical issue and we've managed to keep the show going. So that's what we're doing. We're switching from one show to the other, live as it happens, while I'm bringing you the news, keeping it all going. And yes, Sensei is good to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in the chat. Let me end the poll. You voted on the poll. You expect a red day tomorrow. I think you're pretty right. But will you be buying? That's the question. And most retail investors will be margined out or they won't buy. Yes, I'm ready scheduled. Okay, so live now with Sensei. Let me just do this. S-E-N-S. Can I spell Sensei's name? I should be able to, right? Live now with Sensei. Pin that to the top. He's not live yet, so please just stay with me just for a second. Let me just double check I've got that right. Yes, I have. Sensei will be there. Sensei, make sure that you've set a poll up in your stream for hyper engagement. I'm sure everybody's going to want to vote on a poll there. For you, right, that's you set there. So I'm just waiting to see Sensei's poll up. Sensei, get that sorted. Okay, let's have a quick look at how we're growing today. Our subscriptions are exploding again. We could be at 76,000 by tomorrow morning, heading to 100,000, which is amazing because we're building a Lucozade army here of winners. We don't lose here. We manage our money wisely. We structure ourselves wisely. Now, if you heard me mention today about a credit score, if you want to know more about a credit score and how I've been able to improve my margin from 5.25 to 4%, and I've only been in America 8 years, I have a credit score of 838 or something like that. 99% higher than all Americans. Why is that? Is it because I'm smarter? No. Is I'm richer? Absolutely not. I know how to work a credit score. If you want to know, let me know. I have the same standard of score in the United Kingdom. United Kingdom, it's out of 1,000 and I have 999. So by having a great credit score, it's not about money. It's about knowing how it works and how to work with it. You're able to negotiate your margins like this and thereby survive for another day. So I'm happy to explain that in tomorrow's show if you'd like to know. Right. Okay, now I'm going to make sure that I've got the show set up to transfer to Sensei. So let me redirect there. I will go to some questions in a moment as well. Sensei's there. Yep, 4 o'clock. Okay, I think we are good to go. Sensei's rebooted everything. So before I go there, I will make sure I've answered everyone's question. If you can tap the like button, I wasn't expecting to come on today until later on. So it's my Sunday. So I'll tell you what, let's have some fun. Before I hand you to Sensei, let's see how many I got. Got 500 in here. Let's get 300 likes because Sensei only got 200. So let's get 300 likes. Let's have some fun. And Sensei will try and get 400, all right? We'll try and do that right now. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, 300 likes in 1 minute. Here we go. And once we've got 300 likes, I'll send you across to Sensei. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. 300 likes. Let's go, 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 go. We've got 500 watching. So the most we could probably get is 250. But we've got all the Lucasades in today. And the Lucasade army are here. They're passionate. They're committed. They're educated. They're hardworking. They will get it done. 503 watching. Are you ready? We've got 111. Let's watch it go. Let's watch it go. Let's get to 200. Let's get to 200 in the next 30 seconds. Everyone tap the like button, and once we get to 300, I'm going to send everyone across to Sensei. So let's do it. I know we can do it. If you are new to the channel as well, you might like to subscribe to our channel, be part of the Lucasade army. I'm going to give you a few links while we're doing this right now. There's my X and Instagram. If you've been following my X and Instagram, you will know I do all my interviews with my CEOs as members only, and I share information on my X. I've been talking to hedge fund managers. I've been talking to CEOs. If you follow me and you're a member of my channel, I will engage with you, help you grow on X as well. There's my X and Instagram, okay? In the chat, I'll give it you again. If you'd like to become a member of our channel and get all the members-only videos, we have many members-only videos. All my CEO interviews are members-only. I answer all your questions. If you ask me a question on YouTube, I will reply to all your comments. There's also exclusive content, extra perks and benefits. We can do charts for you. Sensei will do that on the show for free as a member. Also, you can order stock reviews, a full 1 hour, up to 1 hour analysis reviews. You can order earnings. It's earnings season next week. I'll cover all the earnings for you. There is the membership link if you want to be a member. If you are on an iOS device, you need to go on a browser. We're nearly at 200. We need 200 and I'll send you across to Sensei. Come on, come on, come on. Now then, if you want free training, we provide free. We do not charge for it. It's free. We give it to people, and my membership never goes up in price. In fact, it goes down with inflation. It never changes, and we provide technical analysis for free. Sensei will talk to you. Ed Nevius, a professional scalp trader who's paid to learn to scalp trade, will provide you with free one-on-one scalp trading for free. Trading videos are coming. This is Discord. You can get exclusive content if you are a premium customer. Okay, if you want free shares on Robinhood in the US, free shares in Robinhood in the UK, there is the link. Okay, we're coming up to 200. Let's get 200. I will send you across to Sensei. There are now 483 people watching. Sensei is waiting to go live. We want just 200 likes. We've got 11 to go. Tap the like button in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's a live number. I can't change it. 2, 1. And that is it. Have we done it? Let's end the music. 195. 195. Come on, come on, come on. Sensei's waiting to go. I'm going to call 203. I knew we would do it. The Lucasades are in today. Okay, good. Thank you very much indeed. Smashing all the way through. And let's have a quick look and let's just see how many people joined us in the show today. 75,689. And there it goes. 690, 691. I love it. Will be 76,000 by the morning. Wonderful stuff. And that's going quicker and quicker every day now. Right. Sensei is about to go live. It's a crypto crash. He's going to carry on talking to you. He's going to do some charts for you. Now, at the end of that, make sure that you go to my show in the morning at 7:30. I'll be in the studio from 7 o'clock in the morning, early, answering all your questions on Extra. And don't forget, Extra is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're restreaming the show. So if you're joining us around the world at different times, we have 69 countries in 14 languages. You might join us at 3 in the morning and you can join us on the Extra channel. There is the extra channel. Oh, no, it's not. That's the wrong one. There's the extra channel in the link. You can pick that up and you can join us 24 hours a day for live support. People will help you and answer your questions. Q&A. Sensei, you've set up a Q&A in the chat. XRP, next support. Okay. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sure Sensei will explain it. I've never seen a Q&A in the show before. Right, that's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. Just to repeat, if you just tuned in, rewatch to the beginning of the video. I covered all of this. My plan has been restructured, 5.25 to 4% on margin. $40,000 of liquidity, which is $80,000 of extra positions if I need it. Improved liquidity. We are beating the hedge funds. They're going bankrupt. We're not. They're getting hedge margin called. We're not. Vietnam, India doing deals now. Trump deals. All that was explained in today's video. Rewind it to the beginning if you missed it. I couldn't do a poll for some reason. Make you can. Mate, you can. Okay, I'll do a poll. Here we go. What shall I do then? Let me see. Sensei wants a poll. Sensei gets a poll. All right, what we're going to do? Let's refresh the screen. What shall we do? Start a poll. I know. Start a poll. Is Sensei the greatest? Is Sensei the greatest? Yes. No. There you go, Sensei. I've done a poll. Is Sensei the greatest? Yes or no? Fantastic. Go and enjoy, Sensei. You can tell it's a Sunday and I'm not really supposed to be here. I'm in my pajamas. Sensei says, can you cover it live? Can you help me out? Bloody hell, I was in my pajamas, having a relaxing Sunday afternoon, watching the telly with a cup of tea in my hand. Anyway, it's time to hand you back now to Sensei. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Get ready. Tomorrow is a wonderful day. Every day is wonderful. You can always win. There's always a bull market somewhere. I know, what's his name? Jim Cramer is famous for saying that, but there is always a way to make money. You just got to be disciplined, structured, and know how to work it. All right? It's important. Don't get tripped up by everyone giving you all the nonsense on YouTube and telling you one thing or another, which is complete and utter nonsense, just to simply sell videos. All right, I am done. Sensei's ready to go. I'm going to hand you over. So as we click the end, the link is in the top. The thing is there. The thing. I've got the thing ready. Yes, it is. Okay, folks, have a wonderful evening. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you back in the morning. That's it from me. Did I cover any? Did anyone need a question answered? I'll give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We'll go members only. If you had a question for me, a comment, I don't want, and I'm really important right now. I don't want people left behind. I know people are stressed, worried, losing their jobs, getting margin called. I don't want one single person going, he missed my question and I'm stressed. I just wanted a simple answer. So 30 seconds. Please do come back with your question. We're on members only mode. Donna B says, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, Martyn. I will enjoy it. I'm looking forward to Sensei's charts. I'll be studying that with great interest to help me decide at what level I buy, but it makes no difference. I'm buying at these levels anyway, but I do want to see what he says. James says, Martyn, positive energy. Always. We get down, but we always get back up again. In fact, it's made me laugh today to see how many people are making videos about me failing and crying on the show. I love it. I love it because it couldn't be more opposite. I did cry because I care about my viewers losing money, but I'm not going anywhere. So you got that story upside down.
Kitten, poor Prince emoji, has become a member.
Lambo Kitten, once your badge turns blue after 1 month, I'll be able to upgrade you for the Discord service, but you can now get all the other benefits, all right? Limbo Kitten, thank you very much indeed. Love you, Martyn. Thank you for the good fight. Always, Andrew. We never lose on this channel. We're never going anywhere, all right? You can guarantee on that. It's my 40th year this year in show business. This is show business, right? I ain't going nowhere. Go chill in your pajamas, anointed flowers. This is going to be part of the journey to the million, Martyn. It is. It's going to amplify the million. Absolutely right. If I get a $40,000 dip at $100 a share below my average, which is what it is, oh my God, I could be at $500,000 within a couple of weeks. I got scammed by Margex. Can you recommend a safe leverage platform? Ask Sensei. He'll be live in 2 minutes. That's all. Everything's all right. Thank you, Zachzay. Surge on Friday watch list. It pre-market. I'm not sure what that is. Always look on the bright side of life. Absolutely, Namisha. Always. And whatever happens, we have everyone on the show. We talk to everyone. We solve every problem. We move forward and we grow. Always. You all know what I'm talking about. Martin, I am deep into NVIDIA at 140. You think this will see green pastures? Yes. If you remember, I told you it would go to $100. I told you it would go to 140 on the earnings. It did. I said it would go to 150 on CES. It did. I said to you it would go to $200. It will. Okay, Martin, I am deep in NVIDIA. We just answered that one. Just joined yesterday. What's next? How do I get started? Sensei is next. I'll be back with you live in the morning. I'll have a lot more time, Dennis. I'll answer all your questions. Gap, Lulu, and Nike up 3% this afternoon on VIA. Absolutely. I just talked about Nike, but don't buy that because it's what people will do now. They will pump it to dump it. Wait for it to settle once again, or just buy the S&P like I'm doing, and you'll be absolutely fine anyway. Right. I've answered everyone's question. I only wanted to give it a minute. That's it from me. Now join Sensei. Stay live in the chat. Click on the link. Sensei's waiting to go. Sensei, you're welcome. Whatever you did, don't do it again. Who's a naughty boy? It's not coming out. Now go away. I'm English. Monty Python. Don't forgive me. Forgive me. Either way. That's it from me. I'll see you back in the morning. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Ta-ra.